from the Homorazzi. It is our year-end wrap-up.
Another
2013
one.
is coming to an end already.
You guys look a lot older than just 1 year from last time.
I was gonna say it's another year and I haven't aged a day. That's a lot of ball.
Yeah, 10 pounds of bronzer will make it look like that.
Yeah, no, it went by really fast. Was there any highlights for you guys in your personal lives that stand out this year?
I don't think so. I hate that. I didn't even think of that question.
I just realized
I
as I
didn't do
said
the
it,
assignment. I didn't do the assignment.
You got dumped, so that was
I
kind
was
of
gonna say break
right?
up,
We can
break
bring
up.
that up. Huge breakups.
Yeah,
and
you had lots of
nice
breakups.
thing.
I moved from school to the work field, so I guess like sad, sadder, and congratulations.
I found my birth mother. You can't beat that.
Oh God, that birth
That's a good
mother.
one.
If I hear that one more time,
I found my birth mother.
Jesus Christ. Next.
No, nothing? What stands out for you?
I said I transitioned from being in school to actually
That is
being in
your
a
thing,
work
okay.
You
field.
transitioned. I'm so proud.
And we had a fun trip. We went to Palm Springs. That was fun.
We did. We had a great time at White Party.
I went to LA for the first time. That was really
I
fun.
couldn't believe that was your first time.
I know.
Yeah, try not being 20 and gay. That's when everyone else goes.
Yeah.
You're 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, so if you guys remember from last year, at the end of the year, we like to wrap up a lot of the topics that we talked about and pick some of our favorites for each of the categories that we talk about. The first one is the gossip. So sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, sometimes it's just stupid. And
That's
I
just how
have
we fix it.
bad.
Do you?
I do. I have the shocking death of Glee star Corey Monteith. That one came out of left field for me. I was trying to think of like some funny things, but there was nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, mine is a funny thing or an annoying thing, and
Yeah.
that was Miley Cyrus and her twerking, and how that just was the biggest story all over the place for like a few weeks.
I'd
Like,
have to ask, did she actually, she didn't invent it. This is like a thing that's
No,
been
twerking,
around.
yeah, it's
This
been
is
around,
something
but it's
I
just
know.
when she did that performance with Robin Thicke that
Okay.
it was just the biggest
Such
thing.
a stunt. It
Yeah.
was just such a stunt.
And it worked for her because
look
she
where
had
she
the
is.
most views on all of her videos when she was releasing them. What was yours, Adam?
For myself, I never am a fan of Justin Bieber. And just this year, from going from the golden child of perfection and this androgynous, everyone wants some kind of child man thing, to turning into an adult and being a fucking dick for the entire
He really,
year.
really is a douche.
Instagram shots, like spitting and peeing and buckets,
And buckets,
yelling and
he's speeding,
brothels.
hitting people with cars.
Yeah.
Like it's so.
And canceling concerts, showing up late, yelling at people, getting grabbed on stage. And he had bad luck. Like people are jumping him and throwing stuff
Yeah.
at him, which you don't deserve.
People were booing him when he was
Wow.
accepting awards and stuff too.
I mean, he kind of does deserve all of that.
I know, he needs...
He does deserve the booze, that speech.
You don't throw a bottle at someone while they're on stage. Like
would.
I would throw it at you.
Well, I'll die.
Yeah, he's just so the opposite of humble, and he's just
Yeah.
such a douchebag now.
Which is too bad because he started on YouTube and he started like
Yes.
really young and
Yeah.
then, like,
Humble.
humble, and then all of a sudden he
Ontario
just turned
boy.
into like
Yeah.
the biggest ass.
But then it kind of compares. Then you see people like maybe One Direction, let's just pick, who I would say are doing it a bit better.
Oh, absolutely.
Focus on
Yeah.
family. Don't have these crazy sex scandals. Like, fine, you're dating someone older. Ooh, you're not going to goddamn prostitution houses and staying up until 4 in the morning. So it shows him what he really is. And there's no excuse of, I'm growing up and
Yeah,
yes,
no.
I'm in the limelight. Like, I didn't do that when I was 19. Like, he shouldn't have an excuse to
he
do
really
it either.
needs to clean up his image in 20.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was all like, I'm gonna go to the whorehouse and I'm gonna pick up these prostitutes, but then like they don't do anything. They just like cuddle.
Like, that's what he's into, is cuddling.
I mean, he is 12.
All right, the next topic is music, and we have two categories within music. So we're going to talk about our favorite song and then also our favorite album. So
Okay.
we'll start with you again.
So my single of the year, I'm giving it to Lady Gaga and R. Kelly. It's okay.
Good song.
It's a
Yeah.
great,
Oh, no,
it's
this
a
is not
great
me
song.
arguing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a really good song. It's the only single when we were thinking about these topics. I'm like, what's the single? And then, that's the only one I heard, and I was like, you know what? That's gonna be my pick of the year. Let's go to a clip of it from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
Before we talk about it, which was an awful performance, but it's the only one we got. Go.
Yeah, we're taking the haters and we roughing them up and we laying the cut like we don't give a
You can't stop my heart, and you won't use my mind. Do what you want with my body. Do what you want with my body. You can't stop my voice, 'cause you don't own my life. But do what you want with my body. Do what you want with my body.
It's not awful.
It's really, you know what?
It's a little sexual.
Yeah.
I also kind of feel like it was them going, what's the like weirdest thing we can
Yeah,
do?
really,
and
that's
let's
true.
do it. It's the only song that I could think of that I really liked that was stuck in my head when I was thinking about these topics. So
I mean-
definitely Gaga, do what you want.
Yeah, it's still pretty recent. That's probably the reason
It's
I still
really
remember
recent,
it.
yeah.
But it's awesome. It's a surprise collaboration.
That's
with
what I was
a
gonna
guest,
say, yeah.
And I like that. But it's a fun song. Although I don't know, do women hate it? Like I don't understand. Is it anti-feminist? It's like
No, it's not
super
blurred
feminist?
lines.
But
Okay.
Lourdes hated it. And
Lord.
Or Lord. What did I say?
Lourdes.
Lourdes.
Oh my god, I was thinking of
not Madonna.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Anyway, she hates it, and she was saying all this stuff about how it's objectifying women. and
Well,
blah, blah, blah.
she's saying that because she just went on a big tirade about this should have been in our gossip, that Lord and what she said all year. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. 'cause
But
the song is great.
I'm the kind of person who's like, say it. Like, if you want to give up your body to someone, fine. But you have
Yeah.
your mind, your
Yeah.
voice, like what you think, and that is what
And
a
it
person
is a
So
great song.
So what was
good
your
song.
favorite song?
for me, and this is probably a little surprising because it's not my girl, but Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball. And while the video's a little outrageous and the remakes are kind of dumb for the jokes on YouTube, this has had a lot of really nice covers, including her own. Like, if we can go to her performance on Saturday Night Live.
I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me.
So just like, I love a song that's great, it's really catchy, you can go to a club, but then she does a non-electric or whatever acoustic-ish remix that just slows it down and gives it a completely different angle. I've heard guys singing it, I've heard girls singing it.
The thing with Wrecking Ball is it's a really great song. It's just sung by an idiot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel like if the video, the video wasn't really that shocking. Okay, so she was naked, big. She wasn't even naked. Like, she
That's
was
the way I like
nude.
it, yeah.
But like, I think it would have had a better impact if it was just the close-ups on her face. Like, she did a B video release or whatever, and it was just the
Yeah.
face close-up, and it was amazing. I don't mind that song. I think it's a good song.
Well, I actually also picked a Miley
Of
Cyrus
course
song.
you did, because we are so original on this show.
Well, no, I was really thinking about. I was trying not to think so recent, and I was
What
trying to
other
think of
Miley
what was the summer song, and it was one of them was "We Can't Stop." And
Oh,
that
I was gonna go up on you. I was gonna go up one side and be like, that was not the summer.
Oh, I know we argued about that before.
We're leaving that
We
to the
did argue
side.
about that, but "We Can't Stop." I thought was one song that amongst our friends we were listening to and
I
singing
was
all
up
the
with you on
time,
that,
and
yeah.
and it was a fun video. It was a fun
I
song.
actually didn't really like that song. I couldn't sing it to you right now if you made
And we can.
but I couldn't.
And
Weird.
we were singing it. Too.
Yeah. I think we should really talk about the biggest songs of the year as far as sales go. Thrift Shop, Macklemore.
Yeah.
Huge. And I love Macklemore.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate him.
What? This is you and this whole I don't believe his pro-gay thing.
I don't. I find it really phony. Anyway, that's what we're talking about. And Blurred Lines was the biggest selling song of the summer. Also, Royals was huge.
Wait,
So
who was that? Lourdes?
Lourdes.
Yeah, shut up. Let's take a look at her video actually.
We are caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Oh.
She came in from behind.
Oh, that was
It was a
amazing.
great song.
Yes.
She came in from mine.
Wow, okay. Can't get her
I
name
was just
right.
thinking- never
Wrecks
mind.
her song. Just leave this girl alone.
Anyway.
I love the song.
Moving
like
on,
you said.
moving on from songs, we still have to talk about the albums. So I know
right.
what you guys are gonna say, and I'll start with you again. And
Beyonce.
of course, Beyonce, who surprised us with her album, as we talked about in our last episode.
But it's amazing.
It is
like
amazing.
it's the best out of all the girls.
The
Like,
way it was dropped was the best. The
no,
music
the
is
album
not.
is the album is actually fantastic. Go. What's yours?
And you know what? I kind of made fun of this when it came out, first of all. But it's, like you said, the best of what the girls have had this year. I'm going with art pop, Lady Gaga's.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I
The
like that
songs-
one too.
I feel like she put the most effort into the lyrics. And I value reading them more than I do sitting and listening to 3 hours of Beyonce songs together because you're supposed to listen to it like an
66
anthology.
minutes only.
I don't got that time on my ass to just sit there around. So I like this.
Well, you guys picked the two best albums. I could have gone either way with those. I liked Lady Gaga's because it was such a mix of different genres and it was a lot of fun. But then I also like Beyonce's because she put a lot of effort into it. And like I said in the last episode, where if you're listening to it like for a long time, or like you listen to it a few times, you actually appreciate
Yeah,
the
the
work that she put
craft.
in. Yeah, it's
Sorry.
So, but I was gonna say, if I did have to pick something else, I would pick Little Mix in Salute.
Good one.
But the only reason I didn't officially pick that one is because it's actually not out.
It's not out this
in
year.
the U.S.
Yeah.
until the new year. But you know, it's out in the U.K. and I've listened to it and I have it. And it's amazing. So that
I
one's
like
gonna
that
be.
one
They're gonna
too.
blow
Okay.
up. They're gonna
I think
blow
so
up.
too.
I'm gonna give you. We'll let you sneak in with that because
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, that's all we have for music. We're gonna come back and talk about our favorite movies this year.
Yay.
Welcome back. We're gonna talk about movies now and see what our favorites were in 2013. All right, Adam, you're first.
Okay, mine's. I mean, it's kind of easy. It's a huge blockbuster. Definitely The Hunger Games: Catching Fire.
Yeah, good one.
Let's take a look at a clip.
You haven't hurt people, Katniss. You've given them an opportunity. They just have to be brave enough to take it.
We have to go, Gale, before they kill us. They will kill us.
What about the other families? Huh? The ones who stay. What happens to them? People are looking at you, Katniss.
I don't want anyone looking to me. I can't help them.
You do what you want. I'm staying here.
I liked the first movie. I wasn't gaga over it, but it was so well done. The second movie, it was like the first one was great.
Yeah.
This one was so much more interesting. The character depth, the graphics. I know there was more money put behind
Oh,
it, but
yeah.
it was just beautiful. Our friends have seen it 2, if not 3 times
Yeah.
in theater, and I care what happens from here on in from this movie.
Okay, so that was your favorite dramas. What was your favorite comedy this year?
For me, and this one isn't even a huge hit in the theaters, but it's absolutely The Heat.
Yeah,
Sandra Bullock?
That was great.
Sandra Bullock
actually.
and Melissa McCarthy. And I watched this on a plane coming home from San Francisco, and I was laughing my ass
It's
off. I thought
really funny.
I thought I was going to get.
I was worried when you put two like comedic juggernauts together, it's never funny, but these two are hysterical.
So good.
Yeah.
And their parts are so different, so it's not like they're competing for the same kind of comedy.
If you guys haven't seen it, you should, and let's take a look at why.
I asked you to stay out softly. I need to go tough on him. Oh, are you not already doing that? No, I'm doing good cop, bad cop.
You know, I can hear you.
Shut up. Just please don't do anything crazy. I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
What am I gonna do that's crazy? I'm a police officer. Huh? I mean, what am I gonna shoot
Oh
you
my
in the
God.
dick?
You said nothing crazy, and that is a no.
Turn around. I need you to pass a polygraph.
Put it away.
Turn around.
No.
Don't worry, she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do anything.
Oh, okay. So you just want to go and gamble with your scrotum and your testicles? Okay, gamble away.
Well, good. What's next?
Yeah, well, I'll go next because our movie taste is actually quite similar. So
Okay.
I actually did pick The Hunger Games as well. I tried to pick something different because I knew one of you were going to pick it, but it was amazing. I loved it. So that was my drama.
I'm so glad there was only 2 dramas that came out. Yours and mine.
But my favorite comedy was probably Identity Thief with Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman. Oh, it was hilarious.
And that's the thing. I don't know how he doesn't get it. It's like The Heat Part 2 with different people. Not so different people.
And I love everything that Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman do. And them together, it was brilliant.
I wasn't laughing out loud at that one.
I was. Absolutely.
I wasn't LOLing, as they say.
It was a lot of physical comedy too, which
Yeah,
is very
it's
like 90s throwback and hitting her and beating each
I
other
found
up.
it very
and-
long, too. It could have been a half hour shorter.
Are you kidding?
No.
It was probably an hour and a half. You want a 60-minute movie?
It was 2 hours.
It was not 2 hours.
Stop yelling at me.
Tell me, what did you pick?
Well, my drama this year is like the best and most surprising. It's Sandy B's Gravity.
I'm just laughing at the way you positioned it. It was the best reviewed, and so therefore mine is the best one.
You know what? I want people to see something because it is.
Yeah, we
beautiful.
gotta watch it. So here's Gravity.
Houston, this is Mission Specialist Ryan Stone. I am off structure and I'm drifting. Do you copy? Anyone? Do you copy? Please copy.
When I went to see this movie, first of all, love it. 90 minutes, perfect amount of time. But how long can you really just watch one person?
Seriously.
She carried this thing really well.
Bam, right here. This was the movie.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was just in my seat. Sometimes I forgot to breathe. Everyone was silent in that movie. And then by the end of it, everyone was just crying.
From the very beginning of the movie, just the scene, like just the earth in the background, I'm just like, my heart just
And
dropped. It's so
And
scary.
I like the details, like the no sound in space, and like all the. I really like how we paid attention to details on that one.
For me, I didn't want to see it in theaters. I am so worried about going into this movie where it would be ruined by a phone going off or someone having a chat or someone like yelling at the screen or something like that. So I didn't want to risk it.
Like you on Grindr while we were in the Hunger Games?
First of all, I was on Scruff. And second of all, I turned it off once the movie mostly started.
Can we talk about my topics, please?
Good Lord, what's your comedy?
So my comedy is Frozen!
Are you gonna make me watch a clip
Have you
of this?
seen it? Let's watch the clip of Frozen right now.
What's that for?
I'm digging a snow anchor.
Okay, what if we fall?
There's 20 feet of fresh powder down there. It'll be like landing on a pillow. Hopefully. Okay, Anna. On 3.
Okay.
1.
You tell me when. I'm ready to go.
2.
I was born ready, yes.
Calm down. What the? Whoa! That happened. Man, am I out of shape. There we go.
Hey, Anna! Sven! Where'd you guys go? We totally lost Marshmallow back there.
I have seen this movie 3 times already.
Are you kidding me?
It is
In theaters?
In theaters.
Oh my God.
It is so good. It is a throwback to the Disney Renaissance era, the Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid. I really loved this story because it's a really good message. It's just really good.
What
You
is
have
the
to see
good
it.
message?
Well, the whole thing is I mean, an act of true love has to save the day, but it's not the like typical one you think it's so
about to explode.
good.
I am about to explode. This is every goddamn Disney movie I've ever goddamn seen.
No, the ending is totally different. You're gonna love it. I promise. And the little snowman is
He's got good lines.
hysterical.
Just asked you to watch it 3 times.
Because it's great.
Were people inviting you, or did you just keep asking other people to
Have
go
you been
with
sitting in this theater by yourself watching this movie?
I went by myself once.
Yeah, yeah. Got it.
All right, well, that is all we have for movies, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about our favorite in TV. Welcome back. We're moving on to TV now, and we're going to talk about our favorite returning shows and then also our favorite new shows that debuted this year. And I'm going to start first this time. My favorite returning show, because I kind of joined in this year, I didn't see it before, but it was Scandal. And that, I'm so into that one. It's like so intense. That's the one that I literally cannot miss it each week. Olivia Pope, that character is just incredible.
And I've talked about her our whole season.
Yeah.
I worry that you just depend on too many like bangs and events and crazy things, and you're all like revenge and Homeland and Scandal.
Cheap
like,
thrills!
Yeah, I mean it's not cheap, but you have to see something.
You know what? That is like my favorite kind of movie. I like thrillers. I like, the thrill of the show and like waiting week to week and getting excited to watch it and how it ends. And
I guess I think
thank you for worrying about me.
I think
Thank
you could
you.
do better. You're welcome.
All right, and then my favorite. This is probably the same thing, but my favorite new show was a new one, and it was on Netflix, and that's House of Cards.
Ooh, I forgot about that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think you beat us on that show.
Okay.
And that's, you know what, I don't even say that one's explosions. This one is just, I like this. This is a well-written drama that is smart, intricate.
Yeah, and it's less
involved.
the cheap thrills, but it still keeps you intrigued and ready to watch.
Ooh, that's a good one. I want to change.
She's jealous. She is jealous.
All right, tell me, what did you pick?
My returning show is CW's Arrow, based on DC Comics Green Arrow.
And which has a lot of hot guys.
Which has so many attractive people
I think we should
in
take
it.
a look at some of them.
Yes.
It's a nice place. It's a bit more comfortable than the fuselage on the island.
You're not real.
Neither are you. You told everyone when you started this crusade that it was about making up for your father's sins. That was a lie. This charade is to atone for your sins.
You're dead.
You are not a hero.
So the thing I like about Arrow is the first
The hot
season,
guys, you said it.
besides the gorgeous men, it was like trying to find its footing, but this season, they're really like, they found their story. They're like, he finally got a mask this season. Thank God it wasn't that like guacamole on his face.
So they switched it, or he just didn't have one?
No, he
before?
didn't have a mask. He had guacamole on his
Why
face.
would he suddenly need a mask?
No, like, because he needs a mask. He's a
evolving.
superhero.
No. Why does he need a mask season 3 that he didn't need it in the first 2?
Season 2.
What he didn't need in the first one?
Well, he gave a reason why he didn't have a mask, because it would get in his way, but then the Flash made it. Oh my God, I forgot about the Flash. The Flash came in this season 2. So good. But yeah, I think they're bringing in so many DC characters, Everyone is staying true to their form in the comic. Like, it is such a great show. You need to watch it.
I know, and okay, question, and I never understand this. They do have superpowers or they don't?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will watch it.
Yes, it's really good. And what was the other one?
New show.
New show. Oh, new season, old show, Coven.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll give that to you. Yeah, that counts. That is a great
that
one
one too.
Yeah, Coven, I mean, American Horror Story, I lost it last season. I really want to see a clip of the
Any
girls
of it.
walking.
I'll see all of it.
Let's watch Coven.
Time for some sensitivity training.
What fresh hell is this?
Roots, the saga of an American family. You are gonna watch all 8 hours of it, followed by the sequel, Roots, The Next Generation.
Why didn't you just throw my head in that fire pit? I wanna die. I'm ready.
Believe me, I'd love nothing more than to melt your ugly face right off your skull, but you are ignorant. And you are not leaving this earth until I educate you about those people you tortured. My people.
Okay, so does that count as cheap thrills for that one? Because
No, that one's way smarter.
Okay, because
than-
that's one of my favorites.
Plus it's gay, bitchy smart too,
yeah.
with like fabulous queens everywhere.
What are yours?
For me, the returning series, and I talk about this and you guys will never watch it, is The Good Wife with Juliana Margulies. And I have friends who've got this on their back burners. Like, once I get through everything else, I will do this because I'm telling you, you will be addicted.
But it's getting, like, it's up to season 5 now?
It's
Like-
something huge, 4 or 5, yeah. It's doing so well, and her character is so brilliant, and it's a swan story. This woman was in 10 years ago, and she's coming back and making a name for herself.
Okay, so what's your new one?
The other, and you made fun of me for this, is actually the originals.
Which shocks me to death.
I know, the spin-off of Vampire Diaries, it actually did very well.
Well, for those of you who have not seen it, I think we should take a look at the clip.
Why?
You need to listen to them.
You're all out of your minds if you think some liquor-fueled one-night stand, no offense, sweetheart, means a thing to me.
Marcel may be able to keep us from practicing real magic in this town. But as keepers of the balance, we still know when nature has cooked up something new. For example, I have a special gift of sensing when a girl is pregnant.
I know it's impossible.
What are you saying? Niklas. The girl is carrying your child.
We are watching that because, yes, Arrow has the bodies. These people have the face.
I just don't like the characters.
Is that it? Is that all?
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, well, there was the same characters on Vampire
And I
Diaries.
didn't like them on there, except for Rebecca.
The rest of the goddamn world did, and Rebecca's actually quite a big part on this.
Yeah.
So they're just sexy, and it's not stupid. Offshoots are always such a gamble.
Spin-offs.
It's the same goddamn thing. Just let me have it. Anyway, I'm happy with this one. I'm still watching it, and I'm excited that it's got picked up.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we have for TV. We are going to talk about normally we talk about what's going on in the gay world, but we decided for this episode we're going to talk about our gay icon for...
Of the year.
Of the year, yeah. So...
do you want me to go first, or do you want me to go last? Mine's really good.
Go first.
So the gay icon, mine is Edie Windsor, who was like the big opponent of Prop 8 because of after her partner died, because they were legally married in Canada, right? But when they went out to the States, they weren't recognized. Yeah. And then her partner died and left her all the stuff, and she got like, it was just a big drama. Well, it was her that kind of started the whole thing to take down, was it Doma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shows how much I know. I picked her because she always looks fabulous. She has those fabulous suits, always wears pearls. I love her.
You predicted that people would go as her for Halloween. Did you see any or no?
I
not really?
didn't!
Neither did I. Maybe if we were down in the States, we would have seen
Yeah,
some. So.
yeah.
For me, and this was not, oh my God, now I feel like such a dick with mine. But, so mine's Neil Patrick Harris, who I realized didn't do giant things this year.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot, like he's everywhere. He's in TV, he's doing music, like
Well, he's got stuff
magic
coming
shows,
up,
opera,
yeah.
and he's doing big things. It's just, he puts out a character that is so mainstream received, so proud about being gay, and has no problem talking about it. He came out in 2006, which is reasonable. Has a partner he's been with.
and
No sex scandals.
Yeah.
They're not a 20-year age difference.
And he's
Looking at
not,
you,
had,
Tom
he's
Daly.
not had any problem working.
No,
Yeah.
and he's getting everything. He's getting hilarious parts like Kumar and whatchamacallit, where he's like this jackass straight guy who even comes out as gay in the movie.
Well, who I chose was someone that was in our gay news earlier this year when they came out, and that was Wentworth Miller from Prison Break and a whole bunch of other stuff after. And the reason why is because I appreciated the way that he stopped making those faces. Do you not remember the story?
Just breathing.
That he did an awful speech in Seattle.
Who's that from? Donovan?
Friends of ours who were there were like pretty underwhelmed.
Okay, well, the point is, he came out for a reason, not just, you know...
he needed the press.
No, he came out for a reason because...
He was 40 and nothing
he was
else was
invited... It was a clever way of coming out. He was invited to a Russian film festival, and he rejected going, and he made his sort of letter public saying, I'm not going because I'm, as a gay man, blah, 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 blah. And I thought that that was a respectable way to do it and a great opportunity to...
Get back into film?
Oh my God, you're awful.
Tommy was thinking it too, I could see it.
Anyway,
I wish we could have like a thought bubble over.
So it was just kind of like, oh, by the way, I'm not coming because of this, and I'm standing by it. And then he's, you know, gone to the GLAAD type things and HRC and stuff like
Oh, we
that.
got a lot of invites after that. That's super surprising.
But did he get a job?
You guys are the worst.
Next.
That's all we have.
Is that it?
Okay.
Oh, way to end on a wah-wah.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, that was your fault. You should have started with gay I know.
Well, hopefully you guys are less bitchy in 2014. I don't think that's going to happen.
No way.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in this year, and we hope that you'll be around to watch us next year. And
Please.
we'll see you next time.
Begging? What is this, last call, Tommy? You should do better.
That's funny. Last call, good one. I hope they don't like put music over it.
I'm sure this is the credits right
That's
now.
It was not terrible.
You should have gone for such a long one.
You'll get the mirror, so that's surprising.
That was a great one. It's pretty famous. I mean,
Oh, we're ending.
We didn't talk about the Harlem Shake!
Oh.
The Harlem Shake, don't you remember?
No, what the f is the Harlem Shake?
Con los terroristas.
Harlem Shake.